Hi everybody, I'm Dan and I have Dan Weiss here from CPQvision. How's it going, Dan?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm really excited about this demo today because today you're going to show us how quickly you could set up your configure price quote system and how fast a customer will be able to do this as well once they start using your guys' software. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
How fast do you think we can do it?
5 minutes or less.
All right. So guys, pay attention. Here we go. Dan, start setting it up.
So we're going to configure a part for the Spacely Sprockets website. And Spacely Sprockets, the website looks like this. And if you were a customer of Spacely Sprockets, to configure a part, you'd click here. But what I want to show you is the back end of that and how using CPQvision, you can add as many products as you want that are configurable. And so the CPQvision backend looks like this. You would log into the CPQvision admin website and configure your company information here, company name and logo, any salespeople that you have. And you'll notice in the upper right, by the way, we have how-to videos for each screen. So you can always click there if you have any problems or questions about how to use these screens. If you're using a CRM, we have the ability to integrate with Salesforce, or you can use our built-in CRM to track leads as they come in. We've got 2 products already configured here, and I'm going to go in and edit one of them. So we start by editing a product and the basic information around that product, keeping in mind that this is all the information that's going to show up on your website that's linked to CPQvision. So the first is the product name and what its description is. You can include an image of the product and a product manual. And then we have the option to use our Rulematics tool. For right now, we're going to turn that off, but for further explanation, you can click here to decide if you want to use Rulematics or not to allow customers to pre-configure parts only based on certain selections that you provide. And then do we want to display a smart part number? This makes it easy for customers to reorder a part later based on the part selections that they're making. So I'm going to continue to the product selections, and it's just confirming that we're not using the Rulematics engine. So this product is relatively simple to configure. It's only got 5 different options, and you can see them on the right-hand side here. External connector, side pin configuration. So there's 5 different options. And then within each option, there are sub-selections. So I'm going to click here to view those. And so here are the sub-selections. So for external connector, for example, we have 2 options. In side pin configuration, we have 2 options. Now you'll notice to the right of each option is the description, the smart part identifier, and it will become clear what that means and how that works when we actually test the CPQ. You can include images for each sub part. You can have multipliers that are used as a default for the product pricing as a discount or a add-on, or you can also have separate customer-based pricing as well. And finally, you can define a price. So at any point, we can test the CPQ and actually see it live and in action. And so if I click Test CPQ here, or if I go back to our website and I click on Configure CPQ or Configure a Part Now, I'm actually taken into a branded version of the website. This is being driven by CPQvision. And so you'll see the product, if you remember, we were configuring was SCB. And now we're selecting each item from that. And as we go, you'll notice that there is a smart part being defined. And whether, as I select it, the smart part is fully defined. From that point forward, I'm essentially working in a shopping cart environment. So I can click to add this to the quote, and then I'm working in a shopping cart environment from there.
Wow, Dan, that's pretty sweet. That's looked like that was just super easy. I used to do a lot of software development back in the day, and we built things like this, and it has taken a tremendous amount of time to actually build something like that ground up. It looks like, I mean, it really does look like you could, if you had all the information, you could really do it in 5 minutes. But realistically, even a day or two of configuring this up and having that linked into your site in almost real time is just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on, to your point, I mean, if you've got 20 products, yeah, that might take, a day or more. But if you've got a few products and usually you already know what those configurations are. So walking through them is not hard to do at all. And again, typically it can be done in minutes, not hours.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great. So guys, look, if you're really interested in getting your own CPQ system up and running in no time at all, definitely consider CPQvision as your solution. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you so much, Dan.